before we get started, we of course want to thank all the viewers at home for tuning in and spending your Sunday afternoon here with us in Albuquerque at the Art of Fighting. But enough about that. We are into Grand Finals, Game 1, Zelda versus Sheik, Alter Egos going at it. Zelda getting in there with the combos. Now, Dwight, aka White Lightning, playing Zelda. He's a very prominent Zelda player here. For those tuning in, you probably saw his earlier matches. Very technical. He uses Nehru's Love a lot. He B reverses it to start combos. He'll use it slightly above the ground so he can cancel it and go right into something else, just like you saw there. And so this is going to be an interesting match. Fun fact, these two also train together, White Lightning doing the training to Sheik, Rubino. And it's actually kind of showing right now, as Rubino kind of squeaks ahead. But White Lightning showing that, hey, I'm the master here, so just watch and learn. So here we go. That being said, it's tied up 3-3. Let's see how the tide of this battle shifts.
They're both comboing each other pretty easily.
Ooh, nice combo.
Even.
Yeah, Sheik is just inherently faster than Zelda. So what you're going to see Dwight doing is slowly creeping in with his tech skill. And then he takes a single hit and takes it as far as he can.
Ooh, that
all right,
teleport.
Good teleport.
Up there just poked.
Thank goodness that they improved that in Smash 4. Looking forward to utilizing that.
Yep. That's hype. And that.
No.
Yeah.
So
bummer.
Dwight gets the free damage off the Din's Fire, but at the cost of his life. So
back air might do it here.
Back air, no, his DI is pretty good, and a technical fluff from Dwight transforming into Sheik. Let's see if he can either get a quick kill, or will he try to transform back? I don't know. Let's just
wait
and see.
Oh, yep.
Knocks him away with the down smash to transform back, so it wasn't too costly. Hits him with the straight Din's Fire, but misses to capitalize. Throws another one, holds him in place, tries to rack up damage, back throw, and the soggy kill. Oh my goodness, I would be kind of salty as hell if I was Rubino right now, but moving on. Here we go, getting on the combos. This is what I was talking about. You get one hit and he capitalizes. Gonna try and keep him off with Din's Fire. Uses her jab, which is really good. It has range and speed. Good priority. Yeah, just kind of keeping Sheik at bay, just throwing out hitboxes. Din's Fire gets hit by that. Tries to get back on the stage.
Oh,
hits the full explosion of that small Din's Fire. Won't kill him, but does damage. Tries to keep him off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those Din Fires can really add pressure, and he's really good at placing those at the spots where you're more than likely to land. All right, so Sheik, Rubino trying to come back slowly, trying to pin this Zelda down, get a handle on it. Looks like he finally did just that. Oh, nice edge hog by Sheik, taking that small lead. That's all it takes in this game, is just really well-timed and well-spaced choices can really shift the game in your favor. And just like that,
it's even
1-1, game 1, last stock, 18 damage on Zelda. Let's see who wants it more. All right, Dwight using Din's Fire to kind of keep the Sheik at bay while he builds damage, but Sheik saying, hey, guess what? I'm fast on my feet, remember, so I can get in at any time I choose. But that's not stopping Dwight from trying to get in here. Good grab from Sheik, good forward air. Zelda at 100 damage. This is danger percent. But Zelda keeping him off with the down smash, neutral air. Using Din's Fire to kind of keep him at bay. Nice grab.
This should be it.
Din's Fire and the ledge grab. All right, hits the explosion of the Din's Fire. Good dash attack. Both players looking for that kill move to end the game. Let's see who can get it. Good back air. It catches and the up smash from Sheik. takes game 1. Good job to Rubino. Awesome stuff. Good job, gentlemen. Whew. Wow. I'm tired.
Commentating's hard.
All right. Yeah, this... So if you guys are enjoying my commentary, I'm actually having fun once you get into it. So let me know if you like what you're hearing. I don't know if I'm talking too much. I'm sorry if I'm cutting you out,
man, it's
but
okay.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm totally into the game. So
Yeah, these are great matches.
all right, game 2. Let's see. Rubino's going to strike 3 stages, and Dwight will pick from the remaining. More than likely, they're going to stay with the same characters. Dwight is the best Zelda in the state. So he's probably going to stick with his guns here. And Rubino, if it ain't broke, why the hell would you fix it? Awesome. So, going into game 2, Zelda racked up quite a lot of damage there and still continues to do so. I think Sheik has kind of downloaded the Zelda gameplay a little bit, but we'll see if Dwight can switch it up, kind of change the pace and throw him off. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
Rubino is for sure feeling himself.
Yeah, in a very, very commanding lead at this first stock. Just the patient spacing.
Seems to know where Dwight will teleport.
Yeah, Dwight Zelda's is very aggressive. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. If you get caught up in his pace, he's got you. But if you can find his habits and exploit them, kind of like what Rubino's doing right now with the command and lead, you can just kind of slowly take the game. So Rubino's gonna take this lead as far as he can. He's slowly creeping damage on him. And a perfectly spaced charge forward smash will delete that stock from Rubino. So we got 3-3, slight damage advantage on Zelda in Rubino's favor. So we'll see how Dwight can turn this around. Good down smash from Sheik, get him off stage. Oh, good dash attack, pops him up, doesn't fully capitalize. Good back air from Sheik. L cancel too. L canceling is very important, guys. You just got it just gives you more time to make better decisions. So that's one thing you want to do to get better at this game, among
the many plethora of other things.
All right, so Rubino takes stock number 2 from Dwight Zelda with the up air.
But Dwight should only have to get that hit right there.
The Nehrus with the lightning kick. Awesome combo, one of my favorite. Yeah, I'm learning stuff from this guy here. His Zelda is a bit better than mine. I've just got to suck it up, admit it, and just learn. And I'm learning every time I watch this guy play. So, enough about me. Let's get back to the match here. Dwight in danger percent here, and
and that up air.
Commentator's curse. Loses his 3rd stock. Rubino showing that may have been doing some backroom training of his own while Dwight was away. I don't know. But yeah, the 1 stock lead is looking, has Rubino feeling pretty good, and it's definitely showing in his play style right now.
Dwight looks pretty nervous right now.
I definitely see Dwight trying to switch it up, but it's probably a little too late this game.
Missed that down air.
92% and down a whole stock. He's got some work to do, so let's see what happens. Makes it back on with the Nehru's Love, the very last hitbox. Uses it again, tries a neutral air, misses, does it again, gets punished by the forward air, gets back on, punishes with a down smash, gets behind him with a teleport, just trying to space him out. This is really the only choice Dwight has with so much damage. He just has to space.
Oh,
missed
that sweet spot.
And gets punished with the down throw in the up air. Rubino takes that game very convincingly. 86% 2 stock. Going into game 3. So, This is the last game Rubino may. Oh, salty run back. Let's go. I don't even have time to
take a breath
to recap that last match. So let's just get in here. Game 3. They're hungry. Since even again, here we go. Neutral air, good stuff. Oh, into the lightning kick. The sweet spot. Good to teleport to the edge. Good limiting Sheik's options. Oh man, grab right in the middle of the Nehrus. Ooh, good spot dodge on the up smash.
I think Dwight needs to take to the air more.
Oh, good stuff.
Because Sheik seems to be dominating on the ground. Oh, that up air.
Yeah, Sheik. I think their ground game is both even. Sheik has a slight advantage due to his speed, and also Zelda's hitboxes tend to hit relatively high.
Yeah.
And Sheik gets really low. So I'm just giving you guys my Sheik struggle here. So I don't know if Dwight has the same problem or any other Zelda mains out there. If you have any advice, go ahead and shoot it at me. But anyway, back to the match. Stock count is even, damage count is high.
Ooh,
down smash will delete Sheik's first stock. And a neutral air will put Sheik in a Zelda in an uncomfortable position. Makes it back.
Oh, that good start.
Dash attack, Nehru smash attack, off stage lightning kick will put Dwight 2 stocks in the lead. High damage percent, but Dwight's like, hey, as long as I have 4 stocks, guess what? I can still put on damage. But Rubino answers back with a neutral air, deleting his first stock. Let's get it. All right, good stuff. Neutral air, L canceled, Nehrus. Din's Fire, putting that there to kind of make him scared, limit his options. Good dash attack, lightning kick. Oh, the B reverse Nehrus. It
so good.
Just catches a lot of people off guard, myself included. So I want to learn how to do it so badly. Oh,
this could be it. Man. Oh, it is.
And Dwight catches Rubino crouch canceling, slides off the stage and gets a little too low, losing that last stock. And Dwight is going to take full advantage of this momentum and just clean out this game. Let's see.
The great comeback.
How he's going to clean it out. Sheik with the grab, trying to take Dwight's second stock, and successfully does so with that edge grab.
Dwight just looking to finish this quick.
Yeah, all Dwight needs to do at this point is just invest this stock in building up damage.
Oh, that up tilt is way too strong.
Good up tilt. Good up tilt. Yeah, I actually told him to use the up tilt earlier. He wasn't using it. He can get a lot of his kills very quickly that way. But here we go with the Rubino off stage with this last stock. Dwight just going to pick. All right, there you go. Lightning kick will put Dwight on the board. So we are now 2-1. I think Dwight is finally getting used to Sheik's speed. I found that was an issue with my Zelda. I was just having a hard time keeping up with Sheik's speed. So he 3-stocked me pretty convincingly. All right, going into game 4, they're just striking stages. Hope you folks are enjoying Albuquerque Project M at the Art of Fighting. We're going into game 4. I think we're going into game 4. I think
there's a little confusion about the rules.
Oh, I just thought they unplugged their controllers at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So they're not moving.
Yeah, hey the guys, this is Rotor on the mic. I just got third, got eliminated by Rubino. Double eliminated actually. That dude is pretty good.
Yeah.
He's definitely kind of the dark horse here because he doesn't really usually play Project Gym at the Albuquerque tournaments.
Right.
But apparently, I was just talking to Neil. Apparently, he played Melee way back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right, nice.
He's an old Melee veteran, and you can tell kind of from his play, he definitely looks like a Melee player.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So. Okay, so I don't
So
know.
let's get in there.
Real
All right, game 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Rubino's looking for that reset.
Good spacing on the Nehrus. Inducing a hard knockdown, and Rubino rolls off the stage. That was more than likely a technical flub on his part, but unfortunately,
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to do an attack, a get up attack, and he got pushed off and nared, so just fell too far.
so this is just going to be a handicap that Rubino's going to have to deal with if he wants to take the tournament this game.
Or he won't take the tournament. Reset.
Reset. You're right. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, no worries.
Losers
yeah, 'cause
bracket.
he's still on losers.
I'm looking at it.
So he has to win 2 sets.
No, yeah, you're right. So if he wants to reset the bracket, he's going to have to work hard to take this game.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of work ahead of him. Even if he sets the bracket, he's got to win a whole nother set.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the thing is, though, White Lightning definitely looked like he had pretty good command in that first set they played.
Oh, yeah.
Winners final. Yeah, I think he won 3-0. But ever since this match started, it looks like Rubino's maybe figured out the matchup a little bit.
Right. Oh, yeah. Dwight played you in winners final, correct?
No, Dwight played Rubino.
Rubino in winners final. Okay.
Winners finals. Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought he played you earlier, but
Oh yeah, we didn't. Dwight and I didn't play today. I got double eliminated by Rubino.
oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad because I did too.
Yeah. I know he's really good.
Well, no.
I mean, the first set I was like, what the heck? I don't even know who this guy is. How did he beat me? And then the second set, I mean, it was a commanding victory he got over me.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
I
actually.
can't even be mad. He was definitely outplayed me.
I'm pretty confident against Sheik, and then going into the match, he's just really showing a dominant over the matchup.
Yeah.
Again, Dwight being his training partner, he definitely understands the Zelda matchup, and he's showing that with his combo prowess and the 2-0 lead in games that he has right now.
Yeah.
But again, Dwight has a very slight lead in the match here, or rather a commanding lead, arguably a whole stock lead, depending on how the pace goes. We'll see. All right, and Rubino deleting Dwight's second stock, evening the stock count.
So he's kind of making up for the early SD that he
Oh
had.
yeah, totally. So this would arguably be a different game if he didn't SD. It'd be even right now, but unfortunately, Rubino's on his last stock of game 4. So
You know, like SDs, they're not usually caused by nothing. They're usually caused by being on tilt from your opponent playing so solidly.
Yeah.
So like, for example, I had a couple of SDs, but that was not because, that wasn't just like, oh, that was random.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have had that, and that's what the only reason Rubino won. I had those SDs because Rubino was putting so much pressure on me that I screwed up.
and Rubino's showing that he really wants this reset
Oh, yeah.
as he evens the game
Yeah,
back up.
if he takes this game, that's reset, man.
Yeah, that is reset. So let's see if Dwight will allow him to even reset the bracket here.
Ooh, Dwight looking like he does not want to lose this game.
Good
though.
forward smash. And I
and
think
that's it.
that is game. So we
Wow.
are 2-2.
2-2.
Right.
So this game is going to be if Dwight wins it, that's the tournament. If Rubino wins it, reset, whole new 3 out of 5.
All right.
While we have a second, guys, I want to give a quick shout out to all the people who donated. That's really awesome. That stuff's all going towards March of Dimes. I want to thank all the sponsors. And I also want to give a quick shout out to a friend of mine who's in Japan right now, Z-Man. What's up, man? We miss you here. We wish you were here.
Good luck, and I hope everything is going your way out there in the land of the rising sun. But we are in Game 5 of Grand Finals. If Rubino wins, we have a bracket reset, and we're going to be doing this all over again. If Dwight, the Zelda player, wins, then that is tournament. So let's see how the tide of this match will swing and who will take the match.
I would guess a lot of FGC people probably want to see Dwight to win just so that this is over.
The Zelda's always been a dark horse in the Smash world.
Yeah,
The underdog got some serious buffs in pre and PM as opposed to melee and brawl, but Rubino is going to take that first stock with an up air at the highest part of the stage. Zelda, being as light as she is very susceptible to those kind of kills. He capitalized, takes the first stock. And Rubino's only at 75 damage. You're racking up the second stock on Zelda.
He is definitely putting in work. He is a full stock lead right now.
He wants this reset. He hella wants it.
So
good spacing and bit patience. Look at him. He's picking the time to go in. He's actually picking all the right attacks, building up damage. Dwight sneaks in with the lightning kick, taking that first stock, but it's still looking very heavily in Rubino's favor with the 120 damage coming into his second stock.
Read. He knew that forward air was coming and ran back and then got a free F smash off.
Exactly. Good, well-timed and spaced forward air by Rubino, taking Dwight's second stock. Yeah, let's get it.
This is a really interesting match because Rubino, so the Albuquerque Smash scene is pretty well defined. We have a lot of tournaments and most people show up to those. Rubino kind of came out of nowhere and he's beating some of our best players.
Imagine my surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this guy
we didn't know who he was.
Me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this Sheik is dangerous. We also have another Sheik player here. One of the twins. I don't remember if it's
Kyle.
Kyle. Okay. Yes.
Twin A.
Yes. Twin A. Another prominent Sheik player, but Dwight goes ahead and sneaks in with another forward air lightning kick, erasing the stock, evening up the stock count, but has a slight disadvantage with the 81 damage. We're going to see how he wants to, how he's going to go ahead and shift the match in his favor. So far, so good. The damage is slowly evening out. But he's way off stage.
He's way too far out there.
Exactly. Couldn't make it back on, so he didn't even need to grab the stage.
I think he tried to Nehru's and it didn't do the rise.
Oh, yeah. The love jump. For those Zelda players, or even those who don't, the love jump is performed by jumping and then immediately doing Nehru's love out of hit stun. It's very tricky. It even took me a good while to master. So that's how you get extra up when you try to
it helps out your recovery a little bit.
Yeah. So Sheik is under heavy fire right now, but does have a stock advantage. So Dwight
looks like he's playing a little impatient right now. I think he's a little bit on tilt. Like he didn't expect, since he got a quick 3-0 in winners finals. I don't think he really expected
technical flub on the or maybe he actually did want to transform the Sheik.
Yeah, I think he wanted the transformation because he wanted those fireballs to explode.
Ah, okay. Oh yes.
But Rubino gets that free invincibility off the up B, so it didn't really do much.
True that.
And since he sweet spotted, it was fine. And Rubino looks like he's about to take this.
Oh yeah. Another fun fact for Zelda enthusiasts: when you place Din's Fire out there and you transform into Sheik, they have a timed explosion.
Wow.
All right, and Rubino resets the bracket, taking that set 3-2. So here we go, set 2, grand finals, best of 5.
I wonder if Dwight's going to be able to adjust his play, or Rubino's going to. Looks like he has the momentum right now.
Oh yes, and we are going right back into it. Dwight is known for his salty runbacks, and this is no exception. So here we go, getting into it.
I think the saltiness might actually not turn out too well for him in this, because I think he's going to be playing too impatient, when really he should be playing very patiently in this match. Zelda's not really a rush down character. Some people play her that way. Like for example, your Zelda is a lot more rush down than his, but the way he plays, I think he really needs to have that patience. So.
Yes, yeah. I was saying earlier that, like I said, his Zelda is very aggressive, and he can capitalize off a single hit very convincingly, and just like that, with a simple hit of the neutral air, puts Sheik in an uncomfortable position. He jumps in and eats a lightning kick, losing his first stock. But now Dwight at high damage 4 stock, trying to build up as much damage as he can. Rubino trying to delete the stock as soon as he can without taking too much damage.
Yeah, I'd say that Rubino's doing a good job of understanding when he needs to go in, where as compared to how he first was, he's not letting Dwight get those fireballs out. Yeah, which gives him so much stage control when they're out. Exactly. He's not throwing needles into Nehru's, which is good.
Players tend to over-respect the Din's Fire.
Yeah.
Just because it's a roaming hitbox, you need to be aware of it. Just like what you just saw right there, he got hit by it. Probably didn't expect it and fell off.
So yeah, there definitely needs to be some respect. But really, if you get hit by it, it does 5 damage or something, and very little hit stun. If Zelda's right next to you, he can definitely capitalize off that with like a lightning kick or something like that. But if he's not, it's not going to really do that much.
Yeah.
So running into it, like if the Zelda's not very close, isn't a horrible option. It's not really going to hurt you that bad. But you know, if it explodes or if it hits near the Zelda, you can get really punished.
Yeah.
And Dwight's really good at capitalizing off of his
Oh,
fireball.
yes, he is.
That's definitely the specialty of his game.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten wrecked by his punishes more time than I care to admit.
Yeah.
And I never learned.
Well, that happens, man. It's just gotta drive it over and over.
Yeah. All right. So the stock deficit is 1 in Dwight's favor. The damage is looking pretty even. Slightly. Rubino over 100. Dwight not too far behind him. All right, good jab, nair. Good recovery, making it back on stage by
He's not
Dwight.
gonna kill with that percentage.
Oh no way.
But he's gonna go for the edge guard. That's super risky, I think. The jumping and then teleporting from because
Yeah.
like he's really good at it, but if you miss, you die.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel that once the did hit Dinspire there, you really don't need a physical presence. But Dwight putting up all these obstacles, hurting Rubino where he wants to go, and eats a lightning kick.
Yeah, you know, despite my earlier prediction of him being salty and not playing his game, he actually is playing his game more than he was in the previous.
Yes.
He's getting those fireballs out. He's just spacing them out. He's not trying to rush in too much. He's just letting Sheik come to him.
Given Dwight's salty nature, it actually works for him.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, so that's it. That's what's kind of a
Maybe he's like, you know what? Like he's so salty. He's like, I'm gonna camp him out. You know?
Yeah.
Like he wants to play that way. I'm gonna camp him out.
And some people like to ride the momentum, win or lose. They like to keep that fire nice and hot.
Yeah.
And so Dwight gets,
Wow. And Rubino just about evens it up.
Gets hit.
White Lightning definitely has an advantage here, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Going into the last stock, he has the damage advantage, but Rubino is not giving up whatsoever. And that nice jab, dash attack lands into the up smash. 110 damage doesn't quite kill yet.
Oh,
and Dinspire
fire.
into the forward smash. Dwight taunts to let him know, I'm like, hey, I taught you. Remember? Let's go. Game 1
good
goes
match.
to Dwight.
Okay. Hey guys, while we have a quick break, just remember that donate button's right below the video. If you guys can, we really appreciate the donations. We have over 3,700 right now. This is all going towards March of Dimes. It's a great charity. You guys can check it out.
Let's hit that 4,000.
Yeah, let's hit that 4,000, guys.
Let's hit
do
that
it.
4,000.
Show them what the fighting game community can do.
Exactly. Again, this is Joshua All 8 here. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for watching. Glad to have you here. Our Smash community is relatively small, but it's actually been growing quite steadily, and we expect it to grow even more with the release of Smash 4.
Yeah.
But enough of that. We are into Game 2 of the Grand Finals.
Oh, and Dwight gets that nice lightning
Dwight
kick.
comboing.
So good at confirming on that. You very rarely see him throw it out and not hit.
Yeah.
He knows when it's going to hit.
Oh yeah, that spacing was absolutely perfect. Very commandingly, not taking too much. Ooh, I would have done an up smash. He probably meant to, but that's okay. Not getting punished too hard for it. Nice Nehru entry there. Oh,
Back throw. So one thing I noticed when I first played Rubino is that he was always down throwing. And after that match, I was like, okay, you know, I know how to DI that. But after that, he immediately started always back throwing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. I think he just mixed it up because maybe he saw that I had adjusted, or maybe he just realized how good it is. Because I think he's more of a melee player than PM.
right.
And back throw is very different in melee and PM.
Oh yeah.
More of a comboing.
Definitely. Now Sheik's down throw. The differences between melee and PM. In melee, Sheik's down throw would hit you twice. You go bam bam, and it would actually bounce you up pretty nicely for any given follow-up that Sheik wants to throw out there.
Or free tech chain.
Exactly. And in PM, Sheik's down throw has been reduced to 1 bounce. I'm sorry, 1 hit, and there's still a pretty good bounce, but not to the double bounce that melee players are accustomed to.
And it's harder to tech chain.
Yeah, exactly.
And the back throw is like, it doesn't hit as much out and it hits more up now.
Oh, okay.
So you get like kind of a free follow-up on that.
All right, thank you. Yeah, my Sheik chops aren't. I only play against Sheik. I don't actually play it.
Right. Yeah.
So thanks
I'm
for
not,
filling me in there.
Yeah, I've learned most of that stuff from Twin A, which is our resident Sheik player. Hopefully Rubino is going to start joining our tournaments though, because he's really good.
He definitely should. Definitely should.
Want to see him and stuff.
All right, and Rubino losing his second stock to Dwight's down smash.
So what? I don't know. You're a Zelda player. What would you be doing in this situation different from Dwight?
Nothing.
Yeah. He's playing just like his game.
Yeah, I mean the play styles between players you'll definitely see, and just based on results, this guy's doing everything that I should have been doing. So I really can't give Dwight any advice in this matchup, especially considering that he's winning.
He's certainly doing a lot better against Rubino than I do.
Yeah, so if he can give me advice, I'm all in.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah. We'll have to talk to him after and see what he figured out about this. But.
Good nair by Sheik. Rubino erasing the second stock, evening up the stock count, but the disadvantage is still weighing on him given the percent. Using the rising neutral air off the stage to keep him off stage. Looking to come back. Good Din's fire to keep him off and build up damage. So any small hit.
He missed
and with
it looked like that was going to hit.
See, that's another thing that irks me about Sheik. Zelda aims high. All Zelda's attacks aim high, and Sheik's center of gravity is low, I feel.
I got you.
So it's tough to connect the moves you want to.
I got you, man. Yeah, there were definitely some moves that I thought were going to hit, and she was too low for him.
Yeah. But
really interesting.
Dwight calmly adjusting his attack pattern, building up damage nicely. Again, when you're up at 2-1, you want to invest the stock in building damage, not so much killing. If you can, shoot, go for it.
He goes for the forward throw. I think he should have gone for down throw there, but I think he was just trying to mix up. And it ended up working out for him.
Zelda's forward throw is actually good for comboing at lower percents.
Okay.
But Sheik being a fast follower, it was actually a good option.
I see.
But
since he DI'd away, he kind of got a little away, but it still set up the edge guard situation. So he was kind of thinking a couple moves ahead.
Keeping Sheik off stage, capitalize on a kill move, and takes game 2. So we're going into game 3. Dwight just needs to take one more. Rubino really looking to make a comeback, has to win the next 3 games or he is out. So here we go. Grand Finals, possibly the last game.
If Dwight takes this, he takes the tournament. So this is Rubino's tournament stock here. He certainly came here, even if he loses here, he proved a lot.
Oh yeah, he did. Rubino Sheik definitely made a statement. And it's funny, I played him at Neil's last fest.
Really?
And he was nowhere near this good.
Yeah, well, maybe he's shaking off rust.
So
yeah, because he definitely looks like he has that old school melee feel.
Yeah.
So I don't know how.
Using solely the Din's fire from across the stage to keep Rubino off stage and delete that stock. Very masterfully done.
Nobody in this state has fireball control like that.
Nobody.
No offense to you at all.
No, not at all. I don't use the fireballs as much as I should. So I'm definitely learning some things here.
Yeah.
But
Rubino, he has a crazy control of that.
Being very patient, picking attacks, taking that last stock with not too much damage, but Dwight is slowly tipping the scales in his favor with 91 damage on Sheik, looking to erase this stock with a good kill move.
Yeah, he's probably, he didn't set up as much for that one because I think he was a little nervous since he missed that last sweet spot.
Right.
He didn't want to miss it again, and he knows that if he misses, it can be death.
Exactly.
Even at low percentage.
Good down throw to lightning kick for the stock.
Yeah.
Now,
Go ahead.
I was going to say that since he's been mixing up those throws, the DI is a little questionable because it's a different DI on forward throw than it is on down throw, what he should be doing.
Right.
And so since it's a DI mix-up,
and Rubino
with that
SDs. This is not looking good.
It's not looking good for him.
So this is tournament life for Rubino. Last stock. If he wants to stay in
he's gotta
this,
make this
he
comeback.
cannot lose a single stock. So let's see what he can do.
Forward throw, yeah, and that's
right.
Stock. So I mean, that's a good finish on that one. He's gonna have to do some crazy stuff. I would imagine that he could get some more follow-ups on his down throw than he does. He prefers tech chasing to pure comboing though.
Right. Now, Dwight is really going to take advantage of the anxiousness that Rubino is kind of displaying here, at least from my perspective anyway.
Yeah, well, when you're on tournament stock and you're down 2-0, like, I would imagine that you'd be pretty nervous.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I was nervous, and the stakes weren't even that high, you know?
Right.
So.
Now, given there is no prize pool, because again, like we said, all proceeds go to the March of Dimes. The pride in players is weighing heavily. Still, we will give it. These players are given their all here.
And let's be honest, that's most of what matters to people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the prize is nice, but it's more about the glory than the.
Oh yeah. Well, I talked to the community here, you know, for friends players, and yeah, it's about the play. The cash pot prize, nice bonus, but we're all about the play here.
Yeah, Rubino's really sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no.
This is like so close. Rubino's really brought it back.
I think he hurt us.
Oh my God,
and Dwight
that
closes
lightning
it.
kick. Wow.
The hit stun keeps him in place for the final lightning kick. And
Great
Dwight
stuff
will
to
go
both
ahead
players.
and hit the last.
Rubino really tore through the bracket.
He did.
Even in losers, he took a set off Dwight. Really good stuff.